Most cities, what this ultimately results in is an unwinnable battle where the city may succeed in moving folks that are camping from one campsite, but only for them to move down the street to the next place. And so we're really moving the issue rather than coming up with any tangible solution. And so nowhere was this more clear to me than in Camp Take Notice in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And basically the same camp, the same group of people had been moved around the city 6 times, despite maintaining a well-organized camps with code of conduct and even weekly camp cleanup days. And so I decided to spend a month living in that camp to learn more about what was going on there. And I found several dynamics that actually address some of the more, the shortfalls of some more traditional responses to poverty and homelessness. So looking at some of those dynamics, the first was direct democracy. So there were democratic meetings where everybody in the camp would gather, and this gave a voice to each of the residents to shape the community in which they lived. And this created a sense of agency where people that were used to going unheard were suddenly having a chance to have a say in how their community was organized. And then next is self-management. So during those meetings, folks would form committees that were elected to maintain a safe and sanitary camp. And there was a common interest in doing this so as to basically not jeopardize the existence of the camp as a whole. And then we basically have mutual aid, so people in a similar situation were working together to improve their individual situation rather than waiting for help being handed down from a social service provider. And then just a general sense of resourcefulness. So people were finding creative ways to adapt to living with less and finding ways to share resources and support each other. And so the question for me became, how can we maintain some of these positive social dynamics that are going on and combine that with improved physical infrastructure? So in short, progressing from camp to village.